Hello, ladies and ghouls. Welcome back to another episode of Happy Accidents. This is your host here, or your host, your artist, your all around handsome boy, Sleepless Illustrator. Sorry, I didn't mean for the pause, but I don't know what to say there. Anyway, I'm glad you guys can join us. I'm happy and excited this week because it's Friday the 13th. Sort of. Not yet. Well, it's not Friday, but it's actually I'm filming this a couple days early, but I want to get this out, and I will be posting this for Friday the 13th. Actually, it'll be Thursday night anyway, but by the time you guys probably see this, it'll be Friday anyway. So, and in honor of that, I decided we are going to be drawing tonight. We're going to be drawing the great, one of the, I guess, what's the word, notorious and famous slashers in history, Jason Voorhees. Hell yeah. One of my favorites since I was a kid. Not too big a fan of the older ones. Honestly, to tell you the truth, like Freddy Vs Jason, and that's the version we're gonna be drawing tonight, is my favorite version. I think it's where he looks the coolest. But yeah, I got a history with this. He's one of my favorites. Watching next to Halloween. Never been a Freddy Krueger fan. Sorry, Mike. My best friend. When we did Freddy Vs Jason as a cosplay once, he was Freddy, I was Jason. So. But no disrespect. I just say I prefer Jason. He's much cooler, taller, bigger. Machete. I love the machete. I love the hockey mask. And yeah, I had a couple costumes of him as a kid. So, but and I might add, I have met the great Kane Hodder. He portrayed Jason. I believe Jason 5 through Takes Manhattan and Jason X. And I always like telling the story, guys. Just a quick little story. Kane Hodder, if you've ever seen Jason X, the scene where he's hold on a sec. The scene where he's the liquid nitrogen kill, where he kills that woman, the blonde chick, and he sticks her head in the liquid nitrogen and freezes her and smashes her head. Funny story is that Kane Hodder personally told us that lady was being a real biatch on set. She was a real diva. And he pulled up her, like in the scene you see where she's pulling, he's like yanking him, and you can kind of see her shirt pull up. You can kind of see like a little something. He did that on purpose because he was just like, they were both just kind of like, she was egging him on and stuff. And true story, he told us this. It was kind of funny. I mean, and no disrespect to the ladies, but like I said, that's just how Hollywood is, But just a funny story. Any hooser. That was the set of Jason X. So. Without further ado, guys, I got me my pumpkin spice latte left over from Dunkin'. So good. And let's get to it. Let's get your snacks, get your lattes, your whatever you need to stay awake, guys. Get your snacks, get your drawing pad, your electric pad, or your digital pad, whatever, and let's do this. So first off, I'm going to start drawing. Let's see if we can get the whole body in tonight, guys. I'm kind of sick of drawing just heads. So I feel like Jason deserves the full treatment. So, and let's get down to her, homie. Yeah, okay. Anywho, let's get by drawing the body in. I'm gonna start scaling in. Yeah. I changed the resolution, guys, on this, so I have to. Oh, that's better. Sorry about that. Oops. Up the eraser a little. I upped the, you guys are probably going to see a little bit better because I upped the resolution and the picture on this. I realized it was a little off. So I hope you guys forgive me in the past videos, but I'm really not used to using this program. I just use it to doodle mostly. I don't really do like full projects on it. So anyway, let's get the little body in going. So I'm going to be drawing Jason. By the way, if you're having trouble figuring out how to draw something, just kind of pick something and stick with it. I've been like back and forth how I should draw Jason. Should I just draw his head? Should I just draw his mask? But you guys already see me draw a hockey mask. So let's just see if I can get like full Jason in. Doesn't have to be too fancy. Remember, guys, I'm drawing this, so you guys can kind of keep up with what I'm drawing, because I don't want you guys to be too intimidated. Not that I don't believe in you guys, but so many times people don't realize that like when you're drawing something, you gotta kind of know your audience a little. And I don't want you guys to like be, discouraged. Oh, you can't do something. Any of you can do what I'm doing right now. So don't ever get too discouraged. So I believe in all. So let's just get a basic body in. Oops. Remember, guys, when we're sketching them out, sketching out the body, see if you see. I'm pretty fast with this because I kind of know the human body, especially the male body. Shut up. But actually, let's go. I'm gonna just have him holding the machete. Yeah, I'm pretty quick with this, guys. You just got to get familiar with the human body, with how things kind of roll with. So that's all it is. Just knowing anatomy, just knowing how things go. That's how I'm able to sketch the body this quickly. Because most men and women are not the same, but they're close enough. So that's hockey. Any for your thoughts, Chief. Oh, scary. Yeah, one of my favorite film guys, and I might add a really cool soundtrack. So one of my favorite soundtracks. And this one is being played by, I'll have you guys know, the great Kurt Kingsinger. I have to look at it. I know I'm just having a little brain fart. And he's like tall ass mother guy. I think that's one reason why they didn't want Kane Hodder for Freddy vs Jason. He wasn't big enough. From what I understand. I mean, just tall enough. I mean, Kane Hodder's a pretty big guy from what I met him. He's like, I believe he's 6 foot. Someone can correct me on that because I think if I remember, I can't remember. I met him a few years ago, so it's kind of been a while. But if you guys can believe it, they had him. They had Kane. Kurt. I know his last name. Kurtzinger. He had to wear elevator shoes in the movie. I don't know if you guys noticed, and I've noticed this ever since he wore elevator shoes in the movie to make him tower even more. If you notice, he's wearing like some big ass like Frankenstein looking shoes. So we'll kind of give him that. So Jason's a big old tough guy. Hand out a little bit more. Oh, I'm really excited, guys. I love Friday the 13th. I'm sure they'll probably be doing a marathon this weekend. So let's get his. And I love this look about him. He just looks so badass with his coat and his mask. Get his little hairs in. Hope you guys are having a good Halloween. Let me know what's going on in the world, guys. Okay, so his neck little. It's funny from this angle, his neck looks skinny, but in another angle, his neck looks thick. And Kurtzinger, guys. Hold on a second. Drive me crazy. Let me go. 2 seconds. Ready? Let's see. Ken Kurtzinger. Sorry, guys. KK. That's got him. Ken Kurtzinger. Actually, let me just want to see. Uh, he's 6'5", guys. He's 6'5". Wow. And he played Jason. I think I'm just gonna keep this kind of loose drawing, guys. Got little hairs going. We already got a basic drawing, and I'm just gonna start like too bad. Let's see his pants. Kind of had like a little sagging pants thing going. I'll just let's sort of switch over to. Oh crap! Where's my layers? Oh, I gotta make my layers pop up. Where are you? Where are you? I'll walk this bit. Let's just kind of blow through this, guys. Got it. Guys, I'm gonna... Okay. How many of y'all are Friday the 13th fans? Show of hands. Where are my Jasons at? Sorry, guys. Jason's just always a cool kind of guy. I like Freddy, but he was always kind of like, I don't know, just never. This is just kind of personal preference, you know. Mouthfuls in there. Forehead. Don't get the little strap on top, like we did in our last mask. The hockey mask. Little straps. Let's get a little ear going. Remember, guys, ear is always connected to the neck, so his neck's right about here. And you got a little ear going. So hair going. And his coat's going to be easy, guys. We just got to get a little squiggly lines, get the little wrinkles. His coat's all messed up. He's been dead for a long time. So let the coats has to curl on the areas on the edge of his elbows and stuff. Get some wrinkles, rips going. And his machete, I'm just gonna wing it here because I was gonna use the ruler, but I think this will help create a nice little machete edge. This machete's all messed up. Kind of got a little bit of a round. It's a huge one. They gave him a big ass one in this one. I think it's a little sharp. It's kind of a round machete. I've seen it before, but let's just from the angle, guys, it's not as sharp on the top because it's kind of turned a little. So it wouldn't be as straight, but you can come down here, add a little bit of a thickness. And skip a few lines, guys. Add a little bit like this because it's all messed up and it's been cutting people, and so it's going to be dull. Remember, guys, you know, this has some weathering on it. We'll draw the hand guard. And then to draw the hands, guys, just kind of draw him at, his thumb will be coming down like here. And then his fingers kind of twirl around. So it kind of tucks in. It's a little... When you're drawing the hand at a down angle like this, guys, you can see the fingers less. It's just like looking down. So you're looking down from this top of here, so fingers will disappear. Not too bad. Not my best drawing, but, you know, guys, this is just, you know... Remember, this is all just for fun. And I hope when you guys don't, you know... Too bad. You guys gotta learn the basics. You do a basic drawing. That's why I'm not doing like the best, you know. I mean, like I figure it doesn't do any good to draw like, you know, something you guys can't really follow. See, that's the thing. The important thing to realize, guys, why I do this show is because when Rob Ross did this, he wanted to do this so anyone can basically, because you know, art is always very intimidating. People always say, oh, and I know I hope I don't sound like I'm patronizing you guys because I'm saying like oh anybody can do it. Oops. I believe in y'all, and I understand why, like, you know, it can get annoying. But you guys have to understand, there's so many people who tell me, oh, I can't draw, I can't do this, I can't do that. And then 2 seconds later, I find that they can do something really creative. So, don't mock it till you try it. My dad always says, you know, just don't, you know, don't ever give up. Maybe you can draw. Maybe you can, you know. You don't know. Maybe you can create, you know, I do all kinds of creative stuff. Given this elevator shoot. I do all kinds of creative stuff. I make things. I just added a few posters to my rooms and stuff like that. My place here, you know. Yeah, we can just fill it in. Nothing too fancy. We'll just fill that in. I'm just gonna kind of. He's a. Oops. Ah, crap. Sorry. I'm just gonna fill in mostly the pants, guys. By the way, for darkness areas like this, guys, always leave a little bit of light. See how I'm just kind of leaving this area light because it's creating the wrinkles and things like that in shadowy areas. So, so that's why I'm not kind of fully doing this all black. You've seen me do this before, where I just kind of leave like little pockets like this. It may not look like scribbles or something like that, guys, but trust me, like if you know what you're doing, it'll come to shape. You just gotta like kind of match. See how like this is just the wrinkles in his shirt. So once I get this, we can remember the hands. He's got like a little knuckle going, so I don't think. Okay. Remember, guys, believe you can do it. And I'm not trying to be like all like, you know, to patronize you guys or something like that. But that's what Rob Ross always says. He was always a kind, gentle kind of guy, guys. He wanted to just spread his message, spread his art. You know, he took money, of course. We all have to pay. He was not a very rich guy. He mostly made money off like his people bought some of his products that he probably licensed. Art stuff, paints and supplies. And that's mostly because the show he did is you know basically I don't say he did it for free, guys, but like he wasn't like he didn't get rich off the PBS shows because PBS, no, nobody makes money basically. For all you kids out there, I would say that's public. It's public radio, public TV. It was back then where like people put things on things that they couldn't really you know. It was more of a non-profit kind of thing, but and then nothing's ever non-profit. Everyone does something for money, guys. So don't be ashamed. Pretty cool. A little bit of a pocket going here. Yeah, guys, I'm trying to cut this video down. It's already over 20 minutes, and I know it doesn't seem like much, but yeah, a few cool things. Add a little bit to the gloves. A little shout out to the gloves. Shout out to the blade. A little nice little give. Remember, guys, shadow always underneath the neck like this. A little bit of shadow. Yeah, a little bit. A little bit of a here. And I believe one of his eyes messed up. I think one of them. Oh, draw a little bit of eye, but the other one kind of had like a little. Neck a little. Some anatomy to him. There's not much muscle, not much we can do here. Start to adding in our. I'm just gonna do this on one layer, guys. It seems to be kind of going that way. A little bit of cross hatching. That's some. Remember, guys, for lines that are more textured lines, like I'm just adding lines that are like, and I did this. I know you guys noticed. Go back and watch the last mask I did. Oops. The last. Oh, excuse me. The last mask I did with the and like I want to distinguish between lines that were shady and lines, the thin lines that are just like just adding texture, just adding bumps in the hills. It makes a makes a big difference when you're drawing. Because sometimes you just need a few lines to establish I was trying to fix the nose, guys, because here's like the nose. I think it has like a little hook nose on the mask. You know, see what I'm saying, guys? It's the difference between drawing's a little messy, but that's kind of what I'm going with. That's just my style, guys. You know, and you got to find your own style. Like I said, I'm showing you ideas, guys, on how to get something done. Just more for like moral support, because I really just want you guys to start like drawing things. Because one issue I'm seeing amongst everybody, guys, is y'all are afraid to start doing something. And I talk to people all the time who say like they want to do something, but they don't know how to do it. You just got to do it. It's nothing. You got to want to do it, and you got to have to motivate yourself. I mean, I'm telling you guys, like I get distracted every week. This week I was watching the news and I got distracted with politics with the stuff going on in Israel, and I pray for those people. But things like that. On Monday, I was just distraught, guys. I was just seeing a lot of like dark things on that day, but and I just couldn't pick myself up to draw. But like I said, I had to. I wasted an entire day. You know, Actually, I went to Target and bought a bunch of stuff for my place. So that's kind of what I've been doing. But after that, I came home and I saw the news. I was like, oh my god. But like, yeah, you can't let these things distract you. It's like whatever's going on in the world, trust me, you just got to do it. Whatever's going on in your life, and I say this because this is the hardest part to you guys. This is the hardest part of sitting down and drawing. For the longest time, I told my buddy, and if you go on Jacer's channel and ask him, he'll tell you straight up, yeah, Sleepless Kojak. Every week I tell him, when are you gonna have a video? When are you gonna start your channel? When are you gonna do this? When are you gonna do that? You know, trust me, guys, it took me years. Even with COVID, I told you the story. I got my comic book down because I told myself, you know what, COVID's happening, we're locked down, I can't go to work. The bills are still being paid. I still had money coming in. I got lucky with that. So you know what? I said I wasn't gonna waste it. I said to myself, whether if we go back to work in a year, 2 years, 3 months, I was gonna have at least start my comic book. So I don't mean to be lecturing you guys, but like trust me, this is the hardest part with you guys. Not with you guys, but I mean like with anybody. So if anybody's watching these videos and you don't know where to start, just start. And trust me, what is good? Don't worry about what's good and what's not. People have their own styles. I know it's what everyone says, but I still get like I look at guys like Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane and Jack Kirby, and I'm like, damn, I can't do that. Well, I'm not Jack Kirby, guys. Those are guys who had different experiences, different, and you're gonna have your own experience. So don't ever think that you're not good enough. I used to think I wasn't good enough. That's why I never started these videos. That's why I never started. But now I'm doing it, and look at me, guys. Look at that. Boom. I'm not better than I thought. And this is just like me. Imagine, if I had like an hour or two to do this, guys. So, a little bit of. Don't be afraid to start, guys. Be afraid to waste time, to waste time a whole day just thinking about stuff when you could have been doing something. That's more scary, guys. That's what scares me the most is the whole time is every week, every Monday or day I'm in my office that I waste, that I could have been doing something is a day that I freaking regret. But anyway, sorry guys, let's get back to drawing. I mean, I hope you guys are following me in this. I mean, I'm just adding the cross hatching. I'm just filling a little bit of shadow because this is where the sleeve. I'll definitely do a lesson on sleeves, guys. I've actually kind of mastered like shirts and things like that. There's always thing or two to learn, but as you can see, my creases and things like that, I know they're difficult to kind of. These make it look so cool. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a quick video. That's okay, guys. You know, I'm actually glad. Oh, well, I need a little sip. Ooh, that's good. God, I love pumpkin spice. Let me know what's your favorite in the comment section, guys. You like Dunkin' Donuts? It's my favorite. I went there. When I went to Target. I grabbed one on Monday, and I can't believe it's so good. I know you guys probably think, oh, gross. He's still. I actually have another one from uh, Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks too much, but it's in the fridge right now. I'm gonna drink it in a minute. I just want to finish this, but I don't know, guys. I'm not real keen on Starbucks. I don't know. The Dunkin' Donuts just tastes better. And if those of you who don't know, I go to Baskin Robbins every week. They freaking know me there. Every time I go there, the kids working there. They're like, Cappuccino Blast? That's my favorite, guys. I know it's not pumpkin spice, but I swear I lay off pumpkin spice. I lay off that whenever pumpkin spice season comes around. I'm just going to. But I love Cappuccino Blast. I'm surprised Baskin Robbins doesn't have a. They don't really do a lot of holiday stuff, I guess. So, there we go. Sorry, guys. I'm going to fix this. I don't like it. Ugh, sick you. Is that good? How about good? Oh, that one. That. Fuck. There we go. I'm gonna follow this guys up a little. Add a little bit of a character. I want to give him a little. Sorry if I'm being quiet, guys. Trying to concentrate. Not too much. And we're just about done. I just wanted to add my little personal touch. Don't be afraid to give a little, personal touch to your characters, guys. Even though Jason's eyes don't squint like this with the mask, I just wanted to add a little. That was the vision I had before. I kind of forgot about that. Kind of get caught up in drawing like the exact thing, but do not be afraid to give it your own personal touch. I promise you, things are a lot better when you do it that way, rather than just drawing. Because I'm not drawing straight from a picture, guys. I mean, I have a reference just so I know what he looks like, but I don't draw that exact picture. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to have like 10 references, guys. In fact, the more references, the better. That way, you kind of mix and match what things you like about him. You know. This is kind of where I lie. Okay. Too bad. You know what? Let's add a little bit more. We're gonna do some blood. A little bit more blood. Yeah, just for kicks. Oops. You just stabbed somebody. Yeah, pretty simple. Just add a little. We'll do a little dripping down his hand going. Little. Funny thing is, guys, I'm actually using an old drawing similar to what I had when I was in a when I was working at a grocery store, guys. I worked a lot of nights, and I had a little book that um I used to draw. It was like a little notebook, something like for 50 cents. Because I just was always doodling. People knew me, when I was working in college and stuff like that. Little pool. I already said, don't worry, just a little. And I drew a drawing like this. Like, oh hey, people are like, no, it's Jason. But yeah, actually, let's move the angle. The blood should be like over. You can do like it's dripping over, but it should be around here. Thicken those lines. My friend wanted blood. I don't want to draw a dead body. Well, not that I can, but it's just going to be too much time. Yeah, we're already at a half hour. So. Standing in a pool of blood. Okay. And there's our Jason, guys. Not too bad if I would say so myself. Actually, might as well just. Like, he looks mad. Closer. I hope the resolution's better, guys. I played with it just to see if it was a little better, and I realized, like, I have been doing close-ups on my videos and the images and trying to save images. I'm like, why is this not? Something didn't seem right. I hope I think that the videos are okay, guys. It's just that the pictures that I've been posting for Instagram that just didn't come out right. So I believe now it's a lot better. Sign my name in blood. Maybe a nice little touch. Remember, guys, always sign it, date it. I usually do it like on the bottom edge, but if you can't find a spot, most if you ever look at, oh yeah, oh, whoopsie. But like I say, always do usually at the bottom right. Always a good idea. But if you ever look at most artists, especially Todd McFarlane, I always look to find his name on the covers. Sign it. Always date it. At least the year. Put the year so you know what year you did it. Blood splatter. Hmm. There we go. Jason freaking Voorhees. Not too bad if I do say so myself. So that's it, guys. This is what my Friday the 13th drawing. I implore you guys to watch yourselves that day. Don't walk under ladders. Don't touch any strange black cats or any cats for that matter, I swear. But yeah, there you go. And then I'll see you on the next video. I don't have much planned next week. Of course, I'll have a plan, but I don't really know with anything coming up right now. But well, I'll have something juicy for you guys. And then, yeah, hope you guys are having a good Halloween month so far. These weeks are just flying by. And yeah, I think that'll do it for tonight. So have a good, safe Friday the 13th, guys. Have a good weekend. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like the video. What else am I forgetting? I think that'll do it. So I'm just getting this one. So Good night, y'all. Remember, just keep drinking that coffee. You just got to keep on going. So there's no time to rest, guys. So peace out.